Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel.
We're so glad you're here.
As you know, we help you speak English with confidence in real-life situations in a simple, practical way.
No confusing textbooks, just the stuff you actually need.
Exactly. And today, we're tackling a super useful topic that's a part of so many of our daily lives: how to order coffee and food like a native speaker.
Okay, this might seem simple, but it is critically important. Why? Because this is often one of the very first conversations you have in English outside of a classroom or your home. It's a daily mini-test of your confidence.
And it happens everywhere.
Right. Let's paint the picture. Scenario 1. You're in a busy coffee shop. The line is moving fast. Everyone behind you seems fluent. And when it's your turn, you freeze. You just point and say, "This, please," and hope for the best.
We've all been there.
Scenario 2. You're at a nice restaurant. The server comes over and asks, "Are you ready to order?" or "How would you like that cooked?" And you suddenly forget every word you've ever learned about food.
It's the pressure.
In scenario 3, you want to customize your order, maybe less ice or sauce on the side or an extra shot of espresso, but you have no idea how to ask for it politely without sounding rude or confusing the server. You end up just taking whatever you're given.
If any of that sounds familiar, you are in the perfect place. Don't worry, we're going to break this entire interaction down, from walking in to getting your perfect order. We'll make it fun, easy, and totally stress-free.
Thank goodness, because my usual method of smiling, pointing, and saying, "I'll have the, thing," is not exactly smooth.
We'll fix that. We're going to walk through the whole process step by step using a very common situation, and we'll show you the natural phrases native speakers use that you won't always find in phrasebooks.
It's all about sounding natural, not like a robot from an app. So whether you're grabbing a quick coffee or sitting down for a meal, by the end of this video, you'll feel amazing and prepared.
Absolutely. So let's jump into our cafe scenario. Imagine we're in a really popular coffee shop. It's bustling, the menu is on the wall behind the counter, and it's our turn to order.
Okay, I'm ready, I think. So, Sophie, you're the pro at this. Walk me through it. What's the very first thing that happens?
So, Sophie, you never seem to panic in these situations. What's the secret? What's the very first thing you do or say when you step up to the counter? Okay, so the absolute first thing is the greeting. It sets the tone. A lot of people just stare at the menu and wait to be asked. I like to be proactive and friendly. As soon as I make eye contact with the barista, I smile and say something like, "Hi, how's it going?" Or just a simple, "Hi there."
You talk to them before you even know what you want? I'm usually still trying to translate cinnamon dolce latte in my head while avoiding all human contact.
It's just a quick, polite acknowledgement. It makes the interaction human. They'll usually smile back and say, "Good, how are you?" Or, "What can I get for you today?" Then I use a really standard but perfect phrase to start the actual order. I say, "Can I get?" or "I'd like to order." For example, "Can I get a tall latte and a chocolate croissant, please?"
See, I say I want. I've been told it can sound a bit demanding. I want a coffee. He says it in a flat, monotone voice for comic effect.
Gently, "I want" isn't rude, but "can I get" or "I'd like" is just a touch more polite and is what most native speakers use in everyday situations. It's a tiny change that makes a big difference in sounding natural. Now, what if you're not ready? What's your move there, Jack?
My move? I panic. I say, for about 10 seconds while frantically scanning the menu. Sometimes I just pick the first thing I see, which is how I ended up with a licorice-infused herbal tea that one time. It was an experience.
Oh no. Okay, so a super useful phrase here is to buy yourself time politely. You can say, "I'm just deciding, I'll be right with you," or "Give me just a second, thanks." They'll always say, "No problem, take your time." It's so much better than pressured silence.
That is a game changer. Okay, let's say I've greeted them and I know I want a coffee. But here's my big problem. Sizes. Tall, grande, venti, small, medium, large. Why isn't it just simple?
It can be confusing. My rule is listen first. Many cafes will use their own terms. So I state my drink and let them ask for the size. They'll say, "What size?" Then you can say, "Medium, please," which is always safe. If you want to sound like you can say, "I'll do a medium," which is very casual and natural.
I just point to the cup on the counter I think looks right. It's a system. Flawed, but a system.
Pointing works too, but using the words helps. Now the fun part, customizations. This is where you can really make your order yours. Let's say I want my latte with an extra shot and with oat milk. I'd say, "Can I get a tall latte with an extra shot made with oat milk, please?" Notice I use with and made with to attach the modifications.
I try to do that as separate sentences. A latte, extra shot, oat milk, please. I sound like a robot giving commands.
It gets the job done, but stringing it all into one smooth request is the native speaker goal. And if you forget to add something, you can just say, "Oh, and could I make that iced?" Or, "Actually, can I add a pump of vanilla to that?" Using could I and can I is perfect for these add-ons.
What about food? I always mess up with pastries. Is it a croissant or just croissant?
Great question. For singular countable items, we use a, so a croissant, a muffin, a sandwich. For uncountable things, or if you're ordering by the type, you might drop it, like, "I'll have the soup of the day," or "I'll get the quinoa bowl." But saying is almost never wrong. Now, what happens after you've listed your coffee and your croissant?
They ask a million questions. For here or to go? Do you need a bag? Any sugar or napkins? My brain short circuits.
This is just a mini quiz. Prepare for the common ones. For here or to go? You answer, "For here, please," or "To go, please." If they ask, "Anything else for you?" and you're done, you say, "That's all, thanks," or "That'll be it, thank you." It signals you're finished.
And then the payment moment. The dreaded, "How are you paying?"
Yes, they might say, "Will that be cash or card?" or just tap their card machine. You can say, "Card, please," or "I'll pay with card." If you're using a gift card or phone, you can say, "I'd like to pay with a gift card," or "I'll use Apple Pay." Simple and clear.
And the finale? The name?
Ah, yes. If it's a busy place, they'll ask for a name for the order. They'll say, "Can I get a name for the order?" You just say your first name. If it's a common name or they mishear, they might ask you to spell it. You can just say, "It's Jack, Jack." Then you say, "Thank you so much," and move to the waiting area. That's the complete natural flow.
Wow, when you break it down like that, it doesn't seem like a scary script, just a friendly chat with steps. I think I can possibly handle this.
All right, so we just walked through that whole ordering conversation, and while we were talking, we used a lot of really useful high-frequency words and phrases. Let's take a moment to review the most important ones so you can recognize them and use them perfectly.
Yes, please. I need the official definitions. My mental filing system is scattered.
Let's break it down. So, Jack, what does "can I get" mean?
I know this one. It's how you start your order without sounding like a cave person.
Exactly. It's the most common and polite way to state what you want in a cafe or fast food setting. It's a question form that's actually a request. It's more natural than "I want." For example, from our talk, "Can I get a tall latte and a chocolate croissant, please?" You can use it for anything. "Can I get the chicken salad?" "Can I get 2 of those?"
Got it. Not a demand, but a polite question request. Love it. Next, you use the word customizations. What does customizations mean?
Perfect. A customization is any change you make to the standard item to make it perfect for you. It's how you like it. So if you ask for a latte with an extra shot made with oat milk, the extra shot and oat milk are customizations. The word comes from custom, meaning made specially for you. It's the key to getting your order just right.
So it's not just a coffee, it's my coffee. I'm learning to be a coffee diva. I respect it. Okay, The server always hits me with a two-part question at the end. For here or to go? What does for here or to go mean?
This is a crucial one. It simply means, are you eating or drinking here in the cafe, or are you taking it away with you? For here means you'll stay. To go means you're taking it out. In our example, you'd answer, for here please, or to go please. In some places, especially in the UK, you might hear takeaway, which means the same as to go.
That one always tripped me up. I'd just say, yes, and they'd stare at me. Not my finest moment. Next phrase, that's all thanks. What does that's all thanks signal?
This is your conversational full stop. It's the perfect, polite way to say, I have finished ordering. There is nothing more I want to add. You use it after you've given your order. And they ask, anything else, or will that be all? It's much more natural and friendly than just saying, no. It implies, no, that's everything, and thank you for your help. We said, that's all, thanks.
It's like the mic drop of ordering, but polite. I'm swapping my awkward, no, for this immediately. Last one, the payment phrase. Card please. What does card please cover?
This is the short, clear way to state your payment method when asked cash or card. Card please means you are paying with a debit or credit card. It's efficient and understood everywhere. If you want to be more specific, you can say, I'll pay with card, or credit please, but card please is a perfect, simple response that ends that part of the transaction smoothly.
Fantastic. So we've got the opener, can I get, the special requests, customizations, the stay or leave, for here or to go, the finisher, that's all thanks, and the payment, card please. That's like the 5-act play of coffee ordering.
Exactly. Now, why don't you give us a quick 30-second recap of the whole walkthrough from start to finish, using these phrases.
Okay, here's the Jack's stress-free recap. You walk up, smile, give a quick hi. When it's your turn, you start with, can I get, and name your drink and food. You can add your customizations with or made with. They might ask questions, you answer. They'll ask for here or to go, and you choose. When they ask if that's everything, you say, that's all, thanks. They tell you the price, ask how you're paying, and you say, card please. You give your name if needed, say thank you, and go wait for your amazing, perfectly ordered coffee. No pointing, no panic, just smooth, natural conversation.
Perfect recap. You nailed it. It's really just a simple, friendly script that you can adapt to any cafe or restaurant. Now, let's make this even more interactive. All right, so now you have the blueprint for ordering with confidence, but learning is even better when we all share and connect. So it's time for our favorite part, the question of the day.
Ooh, I love this. It's like a mini book club, but for practical English.
So here's our question for all of you. What is one food or drink item you love to order in English, or one that you find really tricky to say? Maybe it's a delicious pastry name, or a complicated coffee drink, or even a specific type of cuisine. We want to know.
And to get the ball rolling, we'll share ours. Sophie, what's yours?
For me, it's something I love to order. Avocado toast with poached eggs. It sounds so simple, but when I first learned it, practicing the poached eggs part felt like a real win. It's my go-to brunch order, and it always makes me feel like I've got this.
Nice. That's a good one. Mine is a tricky one. I used to and sometimes still struggle with caramel macchiato. My brain wants to say caramel macchiato or macaroni caramel. It's a mouthful, but I'm getting better. Practicing saying it out loud before I get to the counter has saved me from many confused barista stares.
We've all been there with those tricky words, and that's a perfect segue. Now, we want to hear from you. This is so helpful for everyone because you might be struggling with a word that someone else has mastered, and you can help each other out.
Yes, please write your answer in the comments below. Tell us your favorite or tricky item. Let's build an amazing supportive list down there that everyone can learn from. We read your comments all the time, and they truly make our day.
And the absolute best way to lock in today's lesson is to try it out. So here's a simple, specific practice prompt for you. Sometime in the next 24 hours, I want you to practice the full ordering conversation out loud by yourself. You can do it in the shower, in your car, or while you're making dinner. Walk through the whole thing: the greeting, saying "Can I get?", adding a customization, answering for here or to go, and finishing with "That's all, thanks." Saying it out loud makes it real and builds muscle memory.
That is such a good, easy idea. No pressure, no audience, just you getting comfortable with the flow. And if you want more easy, practical lessons like this one to build your confidence, you know what to do.
Absolutely. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It helps us know what content you love.
And subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. We post new videos every week that help you navigate real-world English without the stress. We're building an amazing community of learners, and we'd love for you to be a part of it.
And because we love planning ahead, we've got some super useful topics coming your way. In future videos, we'll be breaking down how to make small talk with colleagues, the essential phrases for navigating a supermarket, and how to understand fast, casual English on TV shows and movies.
So much good stuff coming. You won't want to miss it.
All right, everyone, thank you so much for spending your time with us today. We know you have a choice in what you watch, and we're so grateful you chose to learn with us.
Remember, every single conversation is a chance to practice and improve. Be kind to yourself, have fun with it, and know that we're all learning together.
We believe in you. Keep learning. See you next time.